Hey guys, it's your girl Crystal with a basket case. Today we're going to go on a little shopping trip to our local Lowe's store. Got a special order for a stovetop cover, or what we like to call a noodle board. So here we go. There I am in the wood department following my husband around because he knows exactly what measurements of wood that we'll need. And as you see him there, he's making sure the boards are straight and measuring everything all out. Once we got them home, he proceeded to cut the boards in the proper dimension. And after that, we began to screw the slats on in the proper manner. There I am. He let me take my pink drill and drill some holes and get those screws down nice and tight. One thing about him, though, he's a great teacher. So there I am measuring and trying to get everything aligned up perfectly. And he's standing really close by me to make sure I don't drill a hole in my hand or anything else. Okay, so after we got the boards all put together, there I am in my yard and I'm taking a sander and we're sanding those boards down and getting all those splinters and all those little wood chips and everything out, because what we want is that board to be nice and smooth, just like you see here. I went ahead after we put it all together. I just set it on top my stove just to make sure that the measurements were correct and that it was laying flat. After that, I took it back out in the yard, and there you see the wood stain. The customer did request that it be stained and not painted. You could do either or, really. I have one for my house and I painted it to match my kitchen cabinets. Right here, I'm just taking the stain just a little bit on a soft cloth, making sure that the color was exactly, the way I wanted it before I proceeded to stain the whole board. And of course, there I am with my trusty paintbrush and my dog in the background watching me. Make sure if you're going to attempt to do this, guys, that you do it in a well-ventilated area. I'm outside in my backyard. This is not something you want to do in your home. For one thing, it makes a big mess, and the fumes from the stain or the paint, you really need to be in a well-ventilated area. So there I am, taking my time, making sure that it is stained and everything is evenly coated. Now, because this wood absorbed this stain, I went ahead and I stained it. I let it dry, and then I came back, of course, with a second coat. And there I am clowning in the background, doing my little dance. They had some music on in the background, but I muted it out so you could hear me. There I am. Okay, after the second coat, and you can see it's all nice and pretty, I went ahead and took some polyurethane. Okay, and this is a sealant, okay, because you want to seal your work. All right, and it goes on with that chalky, milky looking finish, but it will absorb into the wood and it's going to dry in a really beautiful, nice, shiny, acrylic looking coat. Okay, this step is really, really important. There it is. You can see that shine. I let it dry basically. It only took a couple of hours to dry. There's my husband. He went ahead and put the handles on the edges of the stovetop cover. And there I am just showing it on my stove, just so you could get a visual of how it looks. Really, really beautiful. Those handles make it really handy for lifting. Okay, so after I got that all squared away and it fits perfectly, here I am in my craft room. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my handy cutter, and the customer wanted a decal on hers, that said thankful and blessed. Now, you can do anything that you want, any kind of embellishment that you want on your noodle board, but this was a special request, so that's what the customer wanted, thankful and blessed. And there I am just showing you how I weeded it and cut it out. And now I'm just going to put the transfer tape over it. Okay, now some people prefer to do a stencil with paint, and I have done that in the past as well. But for this particular project, I'm just going to use my permanent vinyl. Make sure if you use this that it is a permanent vinyl, not removable, because you don't want anything removed. Okay, I just stood it up upright, and just so you can get a visual of what it's going to look like. And there I am getting all the air bubbles and everything out. And there you have it. Once I got it all vinyl down, I went back outside and sealed it again, because you want to seal that vinyl on there. There it is on my kitchen cabinets, and I just went ahead and put it on top of my stove so you could see the finished product. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up.